Please go subscribe to Becoming Bev. Link in the description below, hyperlink above. Hi, welcome to the channel. In today's video, the van is leaving the shop. Bev is here. She's gonna give us a tour. We're gonna talk about the build. You guys are in for a treat. Throughout this entire build, Bev has been at my side, helping me with the ideas. Her vision is what this van is all about.
Like, I had been gathering inspiration photos for probably 2 years, you know, just gathering ideas. Like, if I had my dream van, it would have all of these features in it, and I have my dream van now.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, I feel like there are so many cool features to this van, and I'm like, I feel like we should talk about this one first, because this is, underneath here is the car refrigerator. So this is basically a box, you know, to cover up the car refrigerator, but it's so much more, because it's also, you know, a couch when the back is this way for me to face inside. And then if I want to sit here and face outside and hang out with you guys, we just push this back. So it's kind of a reversible couch. Like, if I just want easy access to the fridge, I just lift the cushion and I can get in it right here. And, you know, I can get out, oh, I don't know, some Malibu rum or something.
Yeah.
And then if I really want to access it completely, I can just take this cushion off, and then I've got full access to the refrigerator. The cushion goes right back on and it's a couch again. And I'd also like to point out how Jonnie cut out these little insets here for the handles. The next cool feature, as you're looking at the van, I feel like, is the galley. I had this idea to take these old picture frames, and this is mirror plexiglass, and Jonnie's going to talk about what a challenge it was to work with a mirror plexiglass, but it turned out so pretty. So old picture frames, mirror plexiglass, and these pretty little knobs, I feel like made for a beautiful galley. And then the other part about this galley that I think is so special is the countertop that we picked out. The wood that I picked out is African sapele, and in the sun it glistens like tiger's eye almost. And of course Jonnie took it up a notch, because she made me a cutting board that fits into the sink out of the cutout she did when she installed the sink in here. And then I love that we have the little gold sink and faucets and the matching ice maker, because ice is important to me. The drawers here are all self-closing drawers. They're just so cool, and I feel like I've got a ton of space in this galley for storage. Feature in the van. So this is like an agate stone table, and I actually found it was a nightstand, and we just disassembled it and then mounted it on this lagoon mount, so I can use it you know, as a little table to sit here and eat, or to put my iPad or laptop on. And it turned out amazing. Right, and then I feel like we should kind of talk about the van from the ceiling down. So the ceiling that I picked out, it looks like tin or metal almost, but it's actually just plastic squares, which worked out really good in the van because they're super lightweight, and I feel like it just kicked the interior of this van up a notch. And then I went with this wallpaper. When I ordered it, at first I thought it was velvet wallpaper, but I'm actually glad that it's not. So instead of doing like the wooden plank walls like a lot of people do, I went with the wallpaper and then also the mirror plexiglass here. So I knew Jonnie was on board with this build when I came here, and she pointed out that she had made this little frame for me for the switches. This first one is the water pump switch, and the second one is the ball valve switch. So one of the things that we did too is this air conditioner came with this big plastic, you know, cover around it. And that's what we had up there at first. But I think it was Jonnie that suggested, you know, we can use one of your frames and put it around that AC instead of that ugly plastic one. So that's what we did, and it turned out great. I feel like one of the most unique features of the van is this bathroom door. And I had this vision of this wood inset, and this was one of the ones that I was ready to give up on. And Jonnie's like, no, let's give it a try. And I'm so happy with how it turned out. So we have like a pine inset. We did resin in it. I got tempered glass. Jonnie covered it with window film. And when I look at this door, it's just beautiful. And it's a little bit heavy. Jonnie guessed that it weighed, what, Jonnie?
37.
37 pounds, and it weighed 36.4. So it's one of the heavier parts of the van, but I feel like, you know, we saved some weight on the ceiling, we saved some weight on the walls, so we splurged a little bit on this door. It was really important to me in this build to have a bathroom that I could go in and close the door. And I saw this idea in another van build. So Jonnie built me a little nook up under the bed that the toilet can fit in. So when I'm taking a shower, I've got the entire space for the shower. This is the closet area on this side of the van. And I love what we did with the little ornate corners and the little lion's head pull to open it. So I've got 2 shelves here, and then a drawer here. And then I have a closet down below to hang things in. And we did it this way, putting the closet down below, because the van is slanted here. So the closet is narrower up here than it is down here. So it made sense for us to put the closet down below. And then the bedroom area here under the bed. So this is my step up. So basically I just pull the step out, and it's my step up to get onto the bed. But in Jonnie's style, she made it look like a little treasure chest. And I decided it's a perfect place to put my shoes. All right, so another cool feature about under the bed right here is I like to travel a lot. So it was important for me to have space in the van that I could keep a suitcase. And I don't have one in there right now, but there's enough room right here behind that step to keep a big suitcase. I feel like we created a really beautiful bedroom here. And I feel like one of the special features about the bedroom is this little window. So Jonnie installed the window for me to help pull air with the MaxxAir fan. But I also wanted to be able to have it blacked out for privacy. But let me show you what we did. We installed this window to get circulation back here in the bedroom when the MaxxAir fan is going. So I cut the foam core in 2 and covered it with the same fabric that's on the window curtains. But then I can open only half of it and open this little window to get circulation through here. And I think it's really pretty. It added, you know, a really unique feature. And then of course, Jonnie built this beautiful frame for it.
Guys, you know when it comes to electrical, I'm going to steal the camera and I'm going to steal the show on this Blue Eddy AC300 powering this van. It is 3,000 watts of power, and I put it on a glide here for her. She can pull it out, but honestly, you don't even have to, because this is Bluetooth. It's connected to the Blue Sea Fuse panel. Now she's got a 24 volt refrigerator and a 12 volt everything else. So because she's got the AC 300, you've got a 24 volt port, you got a 12 volt port. That is housed right there. It's on a glide. That's 100 pounds. Obviously, we had to add some bling to the glide, but she's got her Velvet AC unit that she is running off the Blue Eddy AC. It is limited to the low settings, the eco settings, but if we do some conversions to make it more so that she can run it on high, we'll update that in the next video. So she's got the Webasto heater and the Velvet AC unit, and those are run off the Blue Eddy AC 300. I gave her a big garage area. She was very specific. She wanted to be able to have a gallon jug of antifreeze or whatever she needed. And so this is on a glide as well. It's 500 pounds. So if she wants to sit up on the bed and put her feet up on here, sit on here and stare at the ocean, she can do that. Enough room on this shelf above it for her e-bike. She's got an e-bike, and that's going to fit perfectly up there. That's a little bit of a high lift, but I'll tell you what, if anybody can do it, Bev can do it. Underneath here, it's just a Velcro door because you want to have access. This is her water setup. It is very basic. She's got a 20-gallon water tank. It goes to a Bosch 4-gallon hot water heater. She's got that. We've got her on a switch. You turn that switch on, 9 minutes later, you got hot water. This goes to her strainer, to her water pump, to her accumulator, and she's set. Cover that back up. I gave her a gravity fill right here, and she also has a fill if she wants to be at an RV park, connect a hose to it, and she's got water that way as well. Above the water, this is above the wheel well, you'll notice we gave her a big shelf. This is for those long chairs that you know everybody carries, and umbrellas and windshield cleaners. So this is the garage.
So I feel like we should talk about this side of the van. We weren't really sure what to do with this exterior here. We talked about putting wallpaper on it. We talked about just staining it and putting poly on it. And then I saw these leftover pieces to the shower wall, and I held one up here and I was like, that's it. So we attached the shower wall back here on the back side of the galley. Jonnie made me a beautiful cabinet here so I can access this cabinet from both sides of the van. And then I think a kind of cool feature is I can take this sink faucet and I can use it, you know, to kind of rinse off or spray off, so the shower wall really works perfect over here. So Jonnie, thank you for building me such a beautiful van.
It was amazing. It was an amazing to be a part of this. It's my most favorite so far.
So far.
I know, right? I know somebody's going to come out with me with, we can do better than Bev's. No.
I hope so. I'd love to see that.
No.
Jonnie, I appreciate you. I appreciate all the detail that you put into this build, and all the heart and love and vision, and taking my ideas and what I saw and making it even better.
It was like so incredible. Just like I got to a certain point and it was almost like I could feel the same vision that you, like I just could feel it, and it just sucks you in.
Good.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
Well, I hope you enjoyed my new van. I love it so much. As soon as we finish this, I'm actually going to take off for Ohio to a van rally on a little adventure.
It's going to be an amazing time. Call me for anything.
Thank you, Jonnie.
Hi, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we are done with Bev's van, and she is just minutes from getting it. We also have Les and Bernadette here. I couldn't do this reveal without these guys. I couldn't do the build without these guys. They're on camera. They're going to share this. We're going to have some champagne, and we're going to give you guys a look at this van. All right, here they come. Yay! Party time! All right, hang tight. Oh, Maddie. Maddie's gotta be here for the celebration. Are you right? You like my tree?
It's so clean.
Oh
That's pretty.
gosh.
Isn't that cool? Maddie.
This goes like, we're gonna do a makeup celebration when you get back. You guys, thank you so much for everything that you did. Like a heartfelt, huge thank you.
Bev, this was the most specialist build ever.
Right?
It was incredible watching you think and create, and yeah, it was amazing.
I improved a little bit on this one.
Look around.
Oh yeah, and you went over the top, Jonnie.
Yeah.
Over the top.
You guys, the finishing touches today are just
Oh,
blowing
yeah.
my mind.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
We hold that so these guys can.
That's very cool. Yeah.
It's like, hi you guys, this is my van.
No big
So
deal.
cool.
It's just the cool couch.
It's just beautiful.
All right, we ready?
Oh,
Turn it
we're
to the
ready. We are
sidewalk.
champagne
Here we go.
toasting.
Ready? Here we go.
Yay!
It popped right over to your next build,
There
Jonnie.
you go. There you go. Oh yeah.
Champagne's flowing.
Here we go.
I feel like I need baby orange juice with mine.
Well, you can have that if you want. Cheers. Cheers.
To, what's your name? Your band's name?
Ava Van Dango.
To Ava Van
To
Dango.
Ava Van Dango.
She fancy.
She's fancy.
Thank you for following along, and we'll see you on the next video.